Good morning, modern steaders. We're up here at the off-grid property, and the plan is today to get up above. We have an old bulldozer track that we found in the woods. We're gonna go find it again, and we want to make a fire pit out of it. But we got over 2 inches of rain at our house last night, and I'm assuming we got just that much rain here, because look at this. We got quite the little puddle right here. I don't know if that came washing down from up there and over here, or if this is from over this way. But the little ditch we put in is working. That's full. I like seeing that. I'll have to open it up down there a little bit better so this water can keep running that way. It's nice coming back after a rain so you can see if your work is working. I'm a little concerned with our road. I'm curious to see how that held up after the big rain. I'm hoping it's not all washed out. Yeah, so I'm gonna say we got the 2 inches of rain here or more, just like we got at our house. And they're calling for more today. Let's take a ride up above and see what it looks like. Yep, it looks like they got all the rain here that we got at our house. We got some big puddles out back.
I'm sure it's gonna be some washouts.
Yeah, we gotta go find out.
Maybe some trees.
Might be some trees down. I am pretty impressed. The road's not washed out anywhere. So fixing the crown on the road made a huge difference. I figured for sure we were gonna have some washouts. Get that big rock out of our way. The ditch has got water in it, but wow. I'm glad we took the time yesterday before the big rainstorm and fixed the road up. Because look at this. That's nice. I am really surprised with how well that held up with that big rainstorm we got. On the ride up here, we were seeing washed out driveways on the side of the road, and the road ditches just full of sand and gravel. So now the question is, what's the house lot gonna look like? We're almost there. We have a little washed out stuff here and there, but it's more silty. It's not too bad. I'm hoping we didn't wash away all the grass seed. We still have some growing, some seeds here and there still. And that was my big thing, wanting to get all of this raked out and grassed out as early as we did, because the last few years up where we are, this time of the year, we don't just get rainstorms. We get torrential downpours, and they're just like 2-3 inches within like an hour. So I can see grass growing back here, up there. The house lot side's looking good. So you can see some washed out stuff over here, right here in the ditch, coming down, making a gully. But we know that's gonna happen, so we just wanna get the big area grassed in that we can go back and fix some of the small stuff. I can't talk this morning. So that's the main goal, is to get the most grass growing as we can. And then if we have to, or when we have to, we can go back and fix the areas that got ruined from all the rain. But it's looking good. All right, we gotta go way up above to find that track. All the rain we got, we never know what we're gonna run into. We better bring the chainsaw. All right, we're gonna take the TYM tractor up above with the pallet forks on, and Gina's gonna drive up the mule and see if we can find and locate this track again. It should make a pretty cool fire pit. interesting to see how this part of the road held up during the rainstorm. I'm thinking this part of the road should be fine because this is the old road and it's not all rutted up and nasty like the back part was. So we should be good, but you never know.
We got our first roadblock, but I think I can handle this one. So, let me see. Probably could drive right over this one. Stay.
Got some washout here going down. Oh, that must have just been the water coming down this road so fast. It just came over here and pushed out that way. So I'll have to get some gravel, maybe pick a header over that culvert someday to stack it up higher. Because down here it's not. Yeah, it's not flowing over the road. We got plenty of room still before we get to the bottom of that culvert. So it didn't wash up over the road like we had early springtime in a couple of other spots. That meant we had a plugged culvert. We had to replace 2 culverts. So this is coming down the road and washing that out. Things to keep an eye on and be on the lookout for, because those are the kinds of things that can cause some big issues if you don't take care of them. So I just got my eyes out for that, so that's stuff we could be repairing this year before they get worse. So we've been mowing sections of the road, and in some sections I haven't been because I'm not sure which the wildlife is going to like better. Are the wildlife going to like it if I keep this mowed up for them, or are they gonna like it better if we keep it long and bushy? So last year we had a lot of grouse in the area when we came up looking at the property in late fall after we had purchased it. So I didn't know what is better habitat for grouse and stuff like that. So I've been mowing sections to see if we can tell the difference. So far we haven't, but we're gonna find out. If you know what is good for the grouse and other wild animals, leave it in the comments down below.
Pretty sure it's right here. There it is.
Do you remember where it is? Oh, you already found it?
Yeah,
that was too easy. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Put orange ribbon on it anyway.
Oh, I did mark it. That's right, because I didn't want anybody messing it up during logging time.
I thought it was, and then I looked. Yeah, it's right there.
That's a lot bigger than I remember it being.
I thought it was pretty big, so that's why I said, do you need the fire pit that big?
No, I hope we can take it apart and make something from it. It's gonna be fun to get out. The mosquitoes and deer flies love this weather. They are terrible today. how sometimes you have some of those ideas, you're like, man, these are gonna be awesome, and they don't turn out that way? I'm hoping this one doesn't turn out that way. We gotta get it out first. Let me grab the chain and we'll get it out and see what it looks like. If we can get a good wrap on this, we should be able to drag it right out without having to cut any more trees down, because it looks like it's busted in half, so it should just pull right out. Maybe right here. Gina found this track, and it was a viewer's idea to use it as a fire pit. So if this doesn't work out, I'm going to blame it on you. Let's give it a go.
It'd be pretty cool if it works out.
I think it'll be pretty neat. It'll be one of a kind, and it's a piece of the property. It's got a story to it. Can't tell. Oh, you got rainwater all over you. I can't tell if it's budging, but I don't think it is. No, we got that one stump in our way, so I wonder if I can get in here with the forks and get one of my forks under it, pick it up, and pull it out that way. This thing's a lot deeper in the ground than I thought it was. Right here, my hand goes down, you can't even see it. I don't know. It's up past my elbow, and I still can't really feel the bottom down there. So that's the issue with it coming out. That thing is buried. So I'm gonna try to get my forks over here again underneath and see if we can get it up and out, get it loosened up, and then drag it out. But I'm surprised how deep it is in there. It's buried in the ground, probably a good foot.
Well, I just wanted to rock the fire pit.
Well, we gotta give it a couple more tries. Yeah. It's lifting the whole back of the tractor up. We're trying to pick it up, so let's see what's going on. So we got it out of the ground, somewhat. So that's the issue. We got half of it out of the ground. This root's still holding us up. There we go. Alright, so we got it halfway unburied. So now we gotta get that side up and out. It smells like root beer in there. We must have some birch trees and I'm digging up the roots. It smells pretty good.
Getting thirsty?
Making me thirsty, I was just gonna say that. So I'm thinking it should come out now. We got the end of it that was buried like a foot in the ground, up and out. Now I have it strapped in the pallet form, so now we're just gonna back it out. Thing is really stuck in there. I have all 4 of the tires of the TYM spinning, and she weighs quite a bit. So we're starting to budget. I can see the bottom here. I was hoping it was just gonna start dragging out now. Took out that tree. So the only thing I can think of right now is if we back the tractor around. Look at those lights on that thing. That looks good. Never noticed that. Sorry. That's pretty nice. I'm wondering if I turn the tractor around, back it in, and then hook the chain to the back of the tractor, if that'll drag it out, instead of using the light front end of the tractor and having it so far away. Feel the tires chewing up the road pretty good, and I don't want to mess up my road to get this. Yeah, we're getting a good hole going. It was coming. It must be stuck in the roots back here is my thought. I don't know. It's definitely freed up pretty good. Back there it's moved. We're digging up the road and it's not budging anymore. Alright, so we're gonna call it quits for today. Think about how we're gonna get this out to proceed with our fire pit. And we'll be back in the morning. I know on camera it probably looks like we've only been here for like 10 minutes. We've been here half the day messing with this, so. Talk about a disappointment. I thought those tracks were gonna come out easy peasy, but I had no idea. I still have no idea how much those things weigh or what they even came off of. They've probably been sitting in the woods for 30 plus years. You saw it. One of them was, some of it's buried like a foot in the ground. So we got to rethink this strategy. I never would have thought, guys. Man.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun.
It's the next morning. We're back up here at the off-grid property. We've had a little change in plans with building the fire pit. Gina is coming down now with the TYM tractor. We're gonna build something different down here.
How to get out.
I know I had to teach you that part. So you gonna take it over from me?
Maybe if we get the
seat adjusted just right.
No.
Oh, there's one.
What's that?
Huge, ginormous one. I just
say.
want a cute one.
I think we got enough rocks for a fire pit. So we've changed our mind. For now, we're going to be building a fire pit from rocks. Sometime when we're up that area with the excavator, we'll take that track out, but it wasn't going to come out with this tractor, so.
And you still got to cut it and all this stuff.
Yeah. I don't want to bring a torch up there in the woods and start a fire, a forest fire or anything, so. Once we get up there sometime with the excavator, we will get it out. I don't want to take the excavator up there just to get it. It would probably take an hour driving the excavator up there from here. So just to drive up there and grab that, it's not feasible. We have more work we want to do up there. So we got the excavator up there for the work. Then we'll be getting the track out.
Let's put it this way. It's not going anywhere, so you can get whenever.
Right? It's been there for 30 plus years now.
It wasn't going anywhere yesterday, so.
Now the question is, where exactly do you want to put it? Alright, for now we're going to build the fire pit right here. It's nice and flat. It's going to be a good spot for it. We wanted to go out back, but we've got 2 inches of rain. We got the other day. It is wet. We're going to have to bring in some fill or wood chips when we get our wood pile chipped up. We're going to put back there, so we can move this down there later on if we want to, but this is nice and flat. We're going to start here. We're going to be using this in the next day or two. We're going to be staying at the cabin, so we want to make sure we have a fire pit built. So when we're here, we have a place to sit by and cook our food by.
And we're not going to want to get chewed up by bugs.
No. Put it to the test soon. Can't wait to try it out.
Very fun. You can't make that wall. You don't have your excavator over here.
I know, I know. Better not get too fancy. Well, it's actually locked together pretty nice so far. The rain will wash them, and they'll look like they'll have been there forever.
That's like made for that spot. Look at that.
Made right for it.
I'm going to be making some Alfredo sauce that I got from simplyrecipes.com. So I'm just warming up some milk here. I'm going to melt some butter and make a roux with some flour. I'm going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter. All right, my butter's melted. I'm just gonna sprinkle in some flour. I'm going to go ahead and put my milk back into my measuring cup because it says to just do 1/4 of a cup at a time. So I want to kind of know how much 1/4 is when I do it. So it's 1.5 cups of milk. Just going to do 1/4 of a cup. So I'm going to continue to stir this for about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to add my whole container of Parmesan cheese. Get that to melt in there. Well, I think I might have got carried away with my Parmesan cheese. It's a little bit cheesy, like sticky, but that doesn't mean it's not good. So I add a splash more milk so it has a better consistency. It's not so gooey of cheese. So next time I'll cut back a little bit on that. And then I'm gonna add my chicken.
Dear Lord, thank you for a wonderful day. Well, I guess Gina got her wish. She wanted to make a fire pit out of rocks, and that's what we ended up doing. I really wanted to get that bulldozer track out. One of you guys left us that comment in one of the videos when Gina found that track a while ago. So we're gonna get it out. I'm not giving up yet. We just are waiting until we get the mini excavator up there. It's probably about, it's probably what, 1 mile to 1.5 miles up the road. So it's gonna take me about an hour to drive the mini excavator up there. I didn't have the time yet to do it. We're gonna need the mini excavator up there at some point to be doing some more projects. So when we are, that's when we're gonna get the track out and we'll make a fire pit out of it then. And I bet you we'll be able to make 2 fire pits out of that, because that is one long track. I also want to let you guys know that our friend Justin from the Justin Roadshow is opening up his Abundance Permaculture member area. He opens this up a couple of times a year. I got my email here because I want to let you guys know what's in his Abundance Permaculture Plus. He's actually just opened it up and he made an app for your phone. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch all his stuff on the TV. We have our own channel on his app because we've uploaded videos for his Abundant Permaculture member area before in the past. And we might be uploading some more in the future. So if you guys want to check that out, click the link in the video description down below. One of the reasons you want to check that out is YouTube is not very friendly with a lot of homesteading stuff. It's kind of hard to teach our skills that we want to share sometimes, like butchering, harvesting animals, how to raise this, how to do that. YouTube doesn't like that, so we can't put those videos out on the YouTube platform. So Justin puts it out on his Abundant Permaculture platform. So we have some stuff over there on that. He's got some really good butchering videos. He's got some really good, a whole bunch of different videos. But he's got some on chicken harvesting, pig harvesting. He's harvested a few cows, some lambs, and he's had professionals come in and he's done classes with them. And they're down and dirty. Like, everything you want to see is in there because he can show that on platform. So if you guys want to check that out, click our affiliate link in the video description down below. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. We had fun. Didn't go as planned, but I like being able to do 2 days of video in one video, if that makes sense. Where before, if we were doing 5 videos a week, this would have got broken up into two videos. I'm all tongue twisted. So I like that it's able to put it into one video and have 2 days there. I hope you guys like that. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You're a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.